So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a custom tree just like this. So building a custom tree can be kind of difficult because there is no real set way on how to build them. They are kind of random, but that is kind of the beauty behind of it, because there is no right way to build one. Any way that you kind of build it is its own right way, I guess you could say. But I'm going to be showing you guys some techniques to make it look good and to, make it large and everything like that. So this is the block palette. I do like using spruce and spruce fences. Maybe not everybody likes that. You don't even have to use these. These are more touch-ups at the end, and we're gonna be mostly using oak leaves, but I do like sprinkling around some azalea and some birch leaves. I think they look very nice, because they're all kind of blended in together at the end, and it just gives it more texture and makes it, in my opinion, makes it look better. So yeah. So we're gonna build the tree right here, nice on this platform right here. It's like it's meant to be here. And basically, you just want, for a medium-sized tree like this one, you don't have to have such a thick stem. The thicker the stem you want, as it kind of, because it's bigger, it needs a thicker stem, I guess. That just makes sense. Bigger the tree, the bigger the stem. So for the trunk, basically you just want to build like a line like this, and then you just want to start almost like filling it in and just kind of making the trunk look big. You do want to make sure it's not like even all around. You want to give it some variety, and you can put some in the ground to make it look like it pops out a little more. And then you definitely do not want the stem to be going in a straight line. That is a big no-no. You don't want to be doing that. So you could just kind of vary it like this. This doesn't look too good though. Let's do something like this. Just like so. Let's do like that, and then I'm not in love with this yet. Let's see what we can keep doing. You just kind of want to keep forming it until you find something that you like. And then the touch-ups at the end will make it look a little better too, as that is important, as it's a good way to kind of like put the blocks together, to form it all together. So yeah, let's not try to make this into a spiral. Let's just make it look kind of normal, and then just do this. And this is kind of how I started out with this tree too. It's like many just kind of curves, because you don't want it to be in a straight line. And then we'll go one more this way. Yeah, I think that will look good. Originally, when you look at it like this, without almost naked, it does look really weird. And then now we're just gonna be adding branches across the top, maybe like 2 or 3 blocks wide. Don't be afraid to go diagonal. That is, you don't want to just be putting them out like this. You do definitely want to vary them. Actually, I would recommend that you don't do any straight lines like this when you're building the tree, as it just makes it look really funky. Also, you can go down like this, and even adding more blocks if you want. I don't really recommend. You could spread out a few branches like this and kind of do something like that if you want, but we are going to do something similar to that at the end to make it feel more full like that one. So yeah. So this is what I kind of got. This is kind of what you want it to look like. I did add a few extra blocks at the top because, it was looking a little slim, looking a little short, I guess. So after you do that, this is basically it. You just want to definitely vary on how you place these logs. Make sure they're just like in different directions. All of them are diagonal. You can even add like tiny ones like this, and you can even add little branches if you want. I didn't do that too much on that tree. I didn't do it at all. I used kind of the spruce saplings for that kind of deal. But yeah, now you just want to start like almost spamming leaves around all of these. Definitely go on the tips of all of these and just add a ton of leaves. Make sure they're kind of droopy, not super droopy. And definitely try to vary them, like almost make them pop out sometimes. You can do that. You can even do stuff like this. Don't do it too much though, because it kind of makes it look funny if there's too many of them. But you can, that definitely makes it look more lush and kind of like full feeling. So once you got like a little bit of one like at the end of the branch, you can just go to all of them and just fill up the ends of the branches. And then after this, we're gonna figure out where it needs to feel more full, where it needs to be more green, where you don't want to see too much of the background like the blue sky and all that. So your end product, well, not your end product, but what you should have after you filled up all your little branches with leaves, you should kind of have this. And it's more like, it's very I mean, it looks decent, but we can definitely make it better, because you can definitely see the stem and it just doesn't feel as full as this one. And this is kind of where you start putting in a little bit of detail. You can start putting in the spruce, slabs, fences, oak, and the different type of leaves. This is like where you kind of want to make it more full, add more branches. You may have saw in the time lapse me filling up some spaces that I felt too open. I did it by accident. I was like doing it out of habit almost already, but this is definitely where you want to start doing that. Just kind of start filling in some areas like such. Start replacing some leaves. This will take you a little bit, because obviously I'm in creative and it's gonna be a lot easier than doing it in survival. But yeah, you just want to start replacing. You don't want to overdo it with the different type of leaves. Just a few every here and there with the azalea. In my opinion, the azalea looks pretty good, but you can use any leaf you want. Even jungle. Well, honestly, jungle doesn't look that bad, but you know, when it's like all clumped up together, like over there, you know, it doesn't look too good. So yeah, let's just start filling in some areas. You definitely want to see things like for this. As you can see, you can like just see the stem all the way up. If you want to, you can add like another branch here, like right here, make it kind of small. And it doesn't even have to be like a huge leaf, just enough to kind of fill the area that's there. And you definitely want to add some sort of distinction between each branch. Try to make it not super like they're all kind of connected together. Give it their own, like this is like their patch, their patch, their patch, their patch. I think that looks better. You can definitely see we can see the stem. You can even add like just add more leaves. You could kind of connect them. I don't recommend doing it too much though, because it can kind of like cause it to look kind of all together, which could be good and bad if you can do it well. But if not, it just kind of looks like a big blob. Like see this doesn't, I don't like how it looks too much. You can add like maybe another branch like here. That's like a straight line, but it will fill in that kind of area. You can even start dangling some leaves off the branches, I guess, not the ends of the branches, but like you can start filling those in. Don't do it too much though. You know, just to fill in some of the space, so it just kind of breaks up where the stem is, so you're not just seeing straight stem. Or not stem, I'm probably using the wrong terminology, but like the logs and things like that. So you definitely don't want that to be showing too much, but enough to make it look like there's actually some formation to it. And yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. Now we're just gonna keep touching it up. Don't you kind of want to give yourself a limit on how much you touch up, because things like this you can honestly just keep going and going and going. Just keep changing things. You can add these spruce things on here now. I think the spruce fences make it look very neat. You can add things like this. You can like combined kind of things like this right here. If you want to add a little more thickness to it, you can do that. You can also add stairs. I forgot about the stairs. Where are the stairs at? Spruce stairs for things like this. There you go. Okay, there you go. Gonna get out for a minute. You can do things here. you know, you can just kind of put it all together. They're kind of like the same color, so they kind of all start fitting together. Maybe fix up the trunk. I feel like this trunk is just a little too thick for the tree size. Almost, it's like really large. We're gonna do something like that, and then just kind of break up everything, something like that. And I think that's good. You know, I can add some more saplings, or not more saplings, add more leaves. You could try messing around with the, what are they called? Glowberries. Glowberries. You can add glowberries around these logs, like right here. I don't think it looks the best, but I think there's definitely a way to make them look good. Perhaps they're a little too lime green. You can also add string if you do want to mess around with these glowberries. I'm just giving you guys kind of ideas. You can add string below. I have a texture pack that allows me to see string really well, but you can add string below so that the glowberries stop growing, so they're not like just super long, just touching the ground. It will give it maybe a nice aesthetic, like at night. If we use some bone meal, let's bone meal these so we can get some berries. So yeah, it makes the tree kind of glow almost, and if we slap on some shaders, you can definitely see the difference, kind of. But I don't like using shaders for building. I think it like shaders makes things look really good very easily, so you don't have to put in a, like it's a lot more impressive in my opinion if you can make something look good without shaders. But yeah, definitely using shaders does make things look a lot better. If we can slap on some shaders and kill my computer, you know, it's always an option. It's always a good idea. So yeah, that is how you build these custom trees. I hope you guys like this video, and I think I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.